This person that did you wrong, it seems like they've never gotten over the fight or the conflict that you had. And it also seems like it's been a while. It's been a long time since this person and you have had an interaction. Or if you are still in the same energy, they're thinking about something that was way back when, and they just won't let it go. They won't let it go. But you're living your good life. You are living your best life and you're moving on your soul path. And they are stewing over this past conflict. And every now and then, they try and send something to remind you of what it was. And they try to pull you back in to that argument or that conflict, that obstacle, just to say, I remember, or to see if they can beat you this time. Because they didn't beat you last time. You were clearly moving on your way and just fine after the conflict. And they just can't get over it. They truly think that what they did was right. They truly think that what was happening was what was meant to be. But you saw through that. It was this veil of deception. It was what society said was correct. But even that was a distortion of what things should be like, the actual truth. So they were using this distortion of society's norms to say, this is what should be. And you said, no, that is not the truth for me. That is not how I live. That is not how I'm going to choose to live. And they made this very public. They wanted this to be known to everyone and anyone they possibly could, that there was something going on here with you and them. They may have written on it on social media. They may have told all of their friends or all of the family. They just made it so public. And I think it shocked you a bit. And they have been really trying to reel you back into that argument. But you, on the other hand, are just living your best life. You're moving on. You're seeing what's over that horizon and just saying, okay, I'm going to be me. It doesn't matter what they say. I'm going to be me and see what's actually happening over here. I don't have time for this. I have to move on. And you've made a good actual progress. And you've brought in a lot of abundance on your side. And you're okay. You're okay without that person. For some reason, they feel like you need to have them in your life, but that's just not true at all. What's actually happening is they're carrying around this pain that they caused themselves a long time ago, and they're blaming you for it. They're blaming you for that pain that they caused themselves, which isn't right, by the way. So they are fixated on you, and they may even try to do things like send you bad vibes or send you a letter or anything like that to try to say, aha, I still remember. I'm going to beat you. And it's pathetic. One, you're protected. Okay. Spirit's protecting you. God's protecting you. They can't touch you. They just can't. It's not going to happen. But two, it's sad. It's sad and pathetic that they are still on this subject. They can't move on from it, and they've created their own prison because of it. you have stopped that flow. You have stopped that, whatever it was, that anger, that emotion that was draining you at the time, and you've healed from it. You've moved on. You've had this revelation, and maybe that was spirit or God led. You're able to listen to it, and you're able to, what I like to say, flip that switch. You're able to really see the argument or the obstacle in a different perspective. And you said, you know what? This isn't even worth my time. This person isn't listening to me. I have my own truth. I know that I am right for me in this situation. And they just aren't going to listen. So I'm going to move on. I'm going to move on, and they'll have to deal with it. But you have brought in a lot of abundance since. If this was a business situation, you made the right choice. If this was a different, like, friendship or lover situation, you made the right choice, because there is so much abundance in your life now. This could be a feeling of peace. This could be a feeling of spirit enveloping you and protecting you. This could be actual financial gain, where you're bringing in a lot more money now than you were with that other person. There's so much abundance in your life, and there's even room for new abundance that you haven't even given this a second thought. And this person is still trying to get you. It's like a mosquito emotional vampire. There you go. Thank you, Spirit, for that one. They're buzzing around you. They're trying to get your blood. They're trying to get your emotions, trying to drain you. But they're a little mosquito. You just brush them off and they go away. I mean, it's almost like it's an obsession for them, and they just don't get it. They just don't get that you are not returning that emotion. You're not returning that energy that they so crave. And you're starving them out, which is the best way to do it. But you're not even trying, which is also pathetic on their end, because they're trying so hard to do something to you, and you're not even trying, and it's not even working. So with this person, they really have tried to, okay, it didn't work publicly. I'm going to withdraw. I'm going to take everything I possibly can. Maybe I can get some of their abundance. Maybe I can get some of what they have. They have so much. I want some of that. So they're trying to drain that from you. They are looking at past arguments that you've had with them to see if they can get something out of that. Is there anything that, any message that you had, any little word that you said that could get you in trouble? They desperately want to get you in trouble. They do. But there's nothing that you said that was wrong. You spoke your truth. You did what you had to do, and you moved on. And they're just furious. They're furious about it. But they have to go their own way. And you are obviously going yours. And it's not even a second thought to you. So just know that this person is furious, but you don't have to do anything about it. This person has their own path, and you have yours. And you chose the right path. You chose the path for you. And Spirit is proud of you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Thank you, Spirit, for being here with us today. If you feel the calling to go to robomonktarot.com, you can actually get a private reading from me or spiritual coaching. There's also other experiences there if you feel so called to. Check them out, and we can have more time together. And if you want to check out my other channel, it's RoboMonk Oracle, which is all about love, and it's right here on YouTube. Thank you so much. Many, many blessings to you. I'll see you next time.